Okay, so I'm going to go over a bit more about ads insights, or the audience insights, in this little video. So if we go back into the main pull down and audience insights, one thing to remember is the more information you can give Facebook, the better it is at delivering its ad. Now, in time, Facebook will optimize it for you. You just have to give it enough juice, or enough people that deliver or look at an ad, and it will start to optimize and put it in front of the right type of person. But in the beginning, you have to direct it ever so slightly just to help it on its way. So here we are. I've gone into Audience Insights, and now I'm going to select everyone on Facebook. I don't want to connect to people on my page. I want to attract new people. Now, as you can see here, it defaults to United States. I'm going to go into the United Kingdom and then remove the US. This first screen now is basically the profile of all users in the UK on Facebook. So it has between 35 and 40 million people. The split is 53% of women, 47% of men. And this gives you the age ranges. So the most popular age range of users for both men and women is between 25 to 34. This could be useful information for targeting your ads. You would have more success targeting 25 to 34-year-olds simply because there are more people on it. Now, it also shows you some other basic details. 44% are married, 27% single, 22% are in a relationship, and 7% are engaged. This gives you their education levels, and here are some of the job titles, or the most popular job titles from the UK. Not going to go into that too much, unless you want to target your ad to everybody in the UK. I wouldn't suggest you do that. It could get very expensive. But if you say you had a dog walking business, for example, you might want to think about what sort of people are those going to be interested in when they're on Facebook. I actually have a little bit of a Facebook ads targeting questionnaire that I use. It's just really to try and figure out who is already using Facebook and how you can help Facebook to target those sorts of people. It doesn't fit every single business, but it's a good way of getting you to think about the sort of targeting you can get through Facebook. So things like, who are your competitors, big and small? Who are the celebrities in your niche? What tools or software are they likely to use? There's things like, what hobbies and activities do they like? This is because Facebook has a vast amount of information on what you and I like when we go into Facebook. So it can say that somebody who likes dog walking is probably also into pets at home, pet care, and all these other things that are sort of linked to it. But it also comes up with some other links that may not be so obvious. Let's go back in Audience Insights, and maybe you'll get what I'm talking about here. So on this side of the page, I use this interests. So for somebody who's a dog walker, let's just move me out of the way. For somebody who has, you're targeting somebody who owns a dog. So they would be probably interested in pets. So if I added pets to my list of interests, you see this demographic slightly changes. 60% women, 40% men. Okay, let's go back. Let's go digging a little bit deeper, and dogs. Okay, more specific than pets. This will narrow your audience. Yes, okay, that's fine. So it now refreshes the page. Now 65% are women and 35% are men. Interestingly enough, the age ranges haven't changed too much. It's still most popular in this sort of age group. But let's go and have a look now. If you were a dog walker, where you're probably a very local business. So I'm going to put my local area into this now, Eastleigh, United Kingdom, and see what happens. Right now, even more, 67% are women and 33% are men. Why would that be important? Well, because if you're going to set up an ad, you may want to use language and images that appeal more to women, and appeal to women between 25 and 34. And certainly the majority of your audience is between the ages of 25 and 54, no matter whether they're men or women. So that's how you want to target your ad sets and your ad campaigns. Now, I'm not going to go into too much more detail on that right now, but let's have a look at some of the other things that come up in this. Now, what sort of pages do those people like? Well, first of all, there's about 15 to 20,000 people in Eastleigh area who have an interest in dogs and pets. Okay. These people also seem to like follow maybe Eastleigh Police and Hampshire Constabulary. Is there any interesting ones? There Dominoes. I don't know what Blue Butterfly Studio is, but that's all possible targeting that you can use. Page likes around the area. Yeah. So again, these are the places where people who are local to this area quite possibly hang out on Facebook, which is interesting to maybe target your market or your ad into those locations. All right. Well, the location that, as we've already put in, we're in Hampshire, so Hampshire, Southampton, you'd expect that to be more prevalent. And the activity side of things, well, this just gives you how much they sort of use Facebook, frequency of activities in their last 30 days, how many ads are clicked. This is the most important one here, I think, the device users. Okay, 64% of the people in Eastleigh who like or have expressed an interest in dogs as a hobby, 64% are only using it on a mobile. Only 1% of all of Facebook's demographics in this area actually use a desktop computer. Again, why is this important? Well, because you can on Facebook you can switch off the ad from showing on a desktop PC. So you can, and then you can design your ad to be optimized for mobile only. Okay, so those are some of the basic things that I just look out for. Sometimes these throw up some interesting page likes that you can go in and follow or target by your ads. Okay, next video I'm going to show you, walk you through actual setting up an ad. Right, see you then.